Okay, so you just graduated in Spain. First off, huge congratulations. But listen, before you pop the cava, we need to talk about a really critical deadline. We're going to break down the one thing that could literally make or break your career right here, the job search visa. Seriously, the clock is already ticking. This visa, it's your golden ticket, your chance to turn all that hard work in your Spanish university into an actual career. But the window to apply is super tight. So if you're serious about staying here to find a job or maybe even start your own thing, the next few minutes are absolutely crucial. Stick with me. All right, let's just dive right in. The best way to think about the job search visa is like a 12-month bridge. It's what lets you legally stay in Spain to go on that job hunt or get your business idea off the ground. But, and this is a big but, timing is absolutely everything. Okay, so this timeline right here, this is your whole strategy. Your window, your chance to apply, it opens 60 days before your student permit expires, and it slams shut 90 days after. That little 150-day period, that's your one and only shot. So yeah, the most important date you need to circle on your calendar, like right now, is the expiration date of your student permit. And here's the pro tip why that window is so important. The Spanish administration, well, they can take their time. We're talking anywhere from 1 to 3 months to process your application. So you can see the problem, right? If you wait till the last minute, you could end up in this weird legal limbo, and nobody wants that. Trust me, applying early, getting in there during that 60-day window before your student permit expires is the smartest move you can possibly make. Okay, so you know when to apply. But the big question is, can you apply? Before we get totally lost in all the paperwork, let's do a quick pre-flight check. We've got to make sure you meet the basic, fundamental requirements. These are the absolute non-negotiables. All right, let's just run through this checklist real quick. First, you have to have finished a higher education degree from a recognized institution in Spain. See, this whole visa is designed to keep talent that was educated here in the country. Next, your student permit has to be valid at the exact moment you hit submit on that application. You'll need a clean criminal record, not just from Spain, but from your home country for the last 5 years. And finally, the big ones, private Spanish health insurance and proof that you have enough money to support yourself. If you can tick all of these boxes, you're good to go. Let's keep moving. Okay, eligibility confirmed? Awesome. Now for the main event, putting together your application file, your dossier. This is where being super organized and paying attention to every little detail really pays off. Let's break down exactly what you need to start gathering up. So, to make it easier, we can basically group all the documents you need into 4 main piles. You've got your academic proof, your financial proof, your health coverage, and then all the other essential paperwork, like forms and IDs. We're going to tackle the trickiest, most critical ones right now. Let's start with the big one, the one everyone worries about, money, financial proof. This right here is the magic number. You have got to show that you have at least 7,200 euros in your bank account. Why? Because this proves to the Spanish government that you can take care of yourself for the full year of the visa without needing to scramble for a job on day one. Now, where does that 7,200 euro number come from? It's not just random, I promise. It's tied to an official government thing called the IPREM. Basically, the rule for this visa is that you need to have 100% of the annual IPREM saved up. And right now, that's 7,200 euros. It just shows the government you're basing your savings on their own official index for the cost of living. So your mission is to get a recent bank statement that clearly shows you've got that amount or more. Next up, health insurance. And hey, lean in for this one because this is where a ton of applications get delayed or even rejected. So you absolutely need a private plan, and it has to be with a company that operates here in Spain. It's got to give you full coverage. But here is the number one detail that trips people up. It cannot have any co-payments, what they call copagos here. Zero, nada. And of course, it has to cover you for the entire 12-month period of the visa, no gaps. And finally, let's talk about the rest of the core paperwork. You're going to need the official application form, of course, your actual university degree, or at least a certificate that proves you finished everything, your passport, the whole thing, a copy of every page, and those criminal record certificates we talked about earlier. And please remember this, if your criminal record is from back home, it's almost definitely going to need to be officially translated and have an apostille. Do not, I repeat, do not leave that to the last minute. It takes time. Okay, let's jump ahead in time. Imagine you did it. You submitted everything perfectly, and boom, your job search visa is approved. Awesome. But hold on. Remember, this is just stage 1. This visa gives you time to search. It doesn't actually let you work long term. So the next big step is converting it. And here's something that is absolutely essential to get your head around. This is a one-time thing. It's a 12-month, non-renewable permit. You get exactly 1 year to find a job that qualifies or to get your business off the ground. That means the pressure is on from day one to make sure this bridge actually leads somewhere permanent. So what happens next? Well, you basically have two main paths you can take. If you land a job offer, then you or your new employer will have to apply to change your status to a full-on work permit. Or, if you go the entrepreneur route, you'll apply to switch to a self-employment permit, an autonomo permit, and that's going to require a really solid business plan. The key thing for both? You have to submit a whole new application before your 12-month job search visa runs out. Whew, okay, we have covered a lot of ground. So let's wrap this all up with a quick, final, rapid-fire mission briefing. These are the absolute most important things you need to remember. Okay, number 1, know your window and apply early. You've got from 60 days before to 90 days after your student permit expires. Number 2, get that 7,200 euros in the bank like yesterday and have those bank statements ready to go. 3, hunt down a compliant, private, no copay health insurance plan. And 4, never ever forget that the 12-month countdown clock starts ticking the second that visa is approved. Look, getting this visa is your first huge win after graduation. It buys you the most valuable thing you have right now, time. Once the paperwork nightmare is over, your 1-year runway in Spain is totally secure. So the real question isn't about the application forms anymore. It's about what you're going to do with this amazing opportunity. How are you going to launch your career?